Let me finish tonight with this. It's about the king of the crazies, U.S. Congressman Steve King, Republican of Iowa. So he goes through the records, documents the newspaper announcements of President Obama's birth in Hawaii, but continues to push the birther case. This maker of laws continues to maintain that the President of the United States wasn't born in the United States, that somehow a white woman from Kansas married a guy from Kenya, then went over with him to Kenya to have the baby they named Barack Hussein Obama with the purpose of having the kid grow up to be our American president. She did all this with the cooperation of the Immigration Service, who were in on the plan again to make this about-to-be infant the President of the United States a half-century later. Any sane person would ask the question, if this woman from Kansas had this idea to have her son elected president, would she, A, marry a guy from East Africa, B, schedule the delivery of their baby in East Africa, C, take the boy with her to Indonesia for several years, and D, create a false paper trail, including newspaper announcements that placed the child's birth in a state far from the North American mainland? The king of the crazies has an interesting way of thinking, of course. He asks why anyone would want to outlaw dogfighting or cockfighting or anything like it when we allow humans to fight. Is there a trick in that question? Obviously, people who fight decide to fight. Animals are thrown into an arena, perhaps in someone's garage, and prodded into fighting. Is that difference too cool for school? He says a sexual predator can impregnate a 13-year-old, which he says happens more times than you would know, haul her across the state line and force her to get an abortion, bring her back and drop her off at the playground where he found her. What kind of a country is this, he implores us to think? Well, Mr. King of the crazies, it's not here. The only thing both weird and real in these stories of yours is the real-life U.S. congressman out there telling them.